Gave us the power, so we He's showing out, that's why we
Yo, we are back. Episode 60 of the Not the Same podcast, hosted by this one word, Mr. C-Micah, and that one word over there, Mr. Rob Redeem. Well, I thought you throwing the gang sign, brother. What that is? You already got the red on, bro.
Nah, I did like this, bro. But it might as well be.
That's what I'm saying. What's up, bro? What's up, Hagens? He said he listening, but no comment. But hey, good to see you, brother. Good to hear you. Miss Reese, what up,
Miss Reese, what's popping? What's popping?
Yeah, so if you are watching us live, not exclusively, watching us live on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook, please do us a solid and do what you see on the screen right here. First of all, go ahead and hit that like button, and after you like, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you subscribing, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you know when we are live on the Not the Same podcast. Every Wednesday night for sports, every other Tuesday night for Bible study, and every Thursday night for music and faith. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What up, D? We also want to give a shout out to our rebroadcasters.
Mr. G,
Mr. G was popping. RYC Praise News, Parable Radio, Praise 365, The Takeover, Who's Hop, His Hop off on the left coast, His Hop Radio, His Hop Podcast Network. I feel like I'm missing somebody, bro. Did I miss somebody? RYC Praise
520
News?
Collective.
520 Collective. Eric, charge it to my head, not my heart. I apologize.
Yes,
let's go ahead and get it done, bro. That's what we're going to do. You know what? I think I'm going to make a scroll like we do for this thing for the rebroadcasters, and then we just going to go like this.
I ain't going to miss no more you one words. Just look at the bottom. There's your
we
props.
We appreciate the rebroadcast, and I don't want nobody being in AP lines.
You know what, man?
Somebody tell me what's pop.
Man, that's hilarious. Yeah, we do not want nobody to be in their feelings. That's translation, Negro translation. Not felines, not women. We talking about just translation, feelings. Or you can't be acting like it. Anyway, carry on. Number one, we're going to get into tragedy hits the University of Georgia. Tragedy hits the University of Georgia. What happened that I heard this man's name was like someone's name from St. Louis, Darius Miles. It's not actually the son of Darius Miles, but still, with that being said, let them know what happened, bro.
It's a lot to this story that's a little different, man. Tragedy hit Georgia. I actually read this story. This happened right after the celebration when they got back, just a few days after Georgia Bulldogs won their second straight national championship. Georgia player Devin Willock and staff member Chandler LaCroix, who was actually driving, both died in a car crash. Let me get this up here, man. They both died in a car crash that had 4 occupants in the SUV. LaCroix was driving. She failed to negotiate a left turn. So basically, she's driving the SUV. A left turn came. Speed limit was 40. She was doing a little bit, she was going a little bit faster than 40 miles an hour. What happened is the passenger side hit the curb. It went airborne, striking a power pole and then spinning and hitting another pole, cutting the vehicle in half. Willock was ejected from the who is a player of the Georgia Bulldogs. He was ejected from the car, hit the side of a building, died immediately on the scene. LaCroix, who was driving, later died at the hospital. The 2 other occupants, a female, sustained several lacerations, non-life-threatening injuries. And Warren McClendon, who recently declared for the NFL draft, all he needed was some stitches, and his dad said he's doing okay. This is sad, man, being that they just did a back-to-back. They was leaving the celebration, and this just goes to show you, man, look, tomorrow not promised, bro. And something this simple can turn into tragedy.
Yep. Hey, I got to add to this because I mentioned this while you were saying I was thinking about another school. But, yes, this happened at University of Georgia, and that's a shame. This also happened at the University of Alabama basketball team, which is a very good college basketball team.
Yeah.
And basically a player named Darius Miles, but it's not no relation to Darius Miles from Eastside, basically provided a gun to someone that got murdered, man. And, he's like instantly expelled. You know what I mean? And Miles and Davis was charged with capital murder. The shooting took place near the Strip, a campus part of the campus. And basically, he killed Harris, that was 23 years old, on the 400 block of Gray Street. And let's say Darius Miles provided the killer the gun. So yeah, man.
Yeah,
Pray for these
it's,
kids, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pray for. Let me tell y'all something, man. Bullying is real, and some of these kids, they feel like their only result to the only result that they have, or they only can resort to
Yeah, there you go.
killing the bully. That's
Yep.
the only way, because if they say something, they're gonna be looked at as a chump. If they say something as a snitch, or the school's not really taking it serious, well, we don't have proof that we got to do this, and then it comes to the bully being killed, or whatever the
Yeah.
situation may be. We don't know the full details if he was being bullied, but just know, pray for these young kids. It's
Yeah,
a
man.
whole different world out here today, man.
It's real out here in these streets. All right, DeMar
Yeah, man.
Hamlin is back to the Bills facilities. DeMar
Hey, man.
Hamlin, if you don't
Yeah,
know who
man.
DeMar Hamlin is, he is the one that fell out and it was so traumatic to the players and the coaches and everybody, they canceled the game. Like, they never made that joint up because they thought,
Yeah.
well, he literally died 3 times on the field, and he was resuscitated with the shock treatment and everything. And then, hey, a miracle happened. This man came back, and now he's back walking and everything back at the Bills facilities, man. It's a major blessing.
Yeah, that's it, man. It's a major blessing. He's back.
Yeah.
They say he's been at the Bills facility almost every day since recovering. This is a miracle, man. This man died,
pure
like he
miracle.
said, 3 times. We
Yeah,
didn't know
man.
if he was going to have his extremities back. Will he be able
Yeah.
to walk, talk, do anything that he's doing? We don't know
Yeah.
if he's going to get back to football or not. But what we
Right.
do know is this man still has his life. So that's a blessing, bro.
Yeah, man, you saw people worldwide, man, on platforms where they don't really do praying and praying in the name of Jesus, saying, look, man, forget this job. We're going to pray for this man because he needs a miracle. And I think that shows the power of us being united in prayer.
Yeah.
He can do
Yeah.
some things. He can do some things, man. And he's a testimony to that. And, hey, man, that's an awesome testimony. I'm just so happy for that young man. All right, top 10 men and women's college basketball.
Yeah, man, top 10. So we gonna go. Hey, this is something big, man. If y'all haven't plugged in, and I'm gonna just wait till I get to my soapbox, but if y'all ain't plugged into NCAA basketball this year, man, something's wrong. Hey, look, number 1, Houston, number 2, Kansas, number 3, Purdue, number 4, Alabama. Despite what happened with Alabama, they're still number 4 in the nation. Number 5, UCLA. Number 6, Gonzaga. Number 7, Texas. Number 8, Xavier. Number 9, Tennessee. And number 10, Virginia. Moving over to the women's side, you have South Carolina once again, number 1. South Carolina look like they're about to beat Georgia in women's basketball this year, meaning back-to-back. You hear me? Number 2, Ohio State. Number 3, LSU. Number 4, Stanford. UConn is number 5. Indiana, number 6. Number 7 is Notre Dame. Number 8, Utah. Number 9, UCLA. And number 10, Iowa. And that is your top 10 in both men and women's basketball this week. And I say this week for a reason. You'll hear it later.
All right, next subject and last subject in the What's Poppin' segment. Usain Bolt scammed for $10 million? $10 million?
10 mil, bro. 10 mil.
So what happened with this, brother?
So, Bolt opened up an account with SSL. It's a company that was going on back in 2012 for his retirement fund. Bolt has never made any withdrawals from this retirement fund. When my man went in to just check, hey, let me see what my dividends looking like.
What it looking
my man
like?
had
Right.
$2,000 out of $10 million.
Hold up, dog. Hold
Bruh.
up, dog. Hold up.
Then could you imagine? This is his retirement fund.
Sad, man.
Now, I'm not saying Usain is broke. Hear what I'm
That's right.
saying. This was his retirement fund, meaning backup cash. You dig
That's
what
right.
I'm saying? So
That's right.
$10 million, he goes in, let me check what I got. Let me see what I got in my reserves. $2,000 was in there. Now, sad part is he may never see this money again. Now, the scammer is in custody, and this is the thing with these scammers when they start talking about crypto or doing this or doing that. Your money going to various accounts. There's no guarantee you're going to get your money back. You dig what I'm saying? Because there's no insurance on that. When you get scammed from these pyramid schemes and these crypto currency hacks and all that crap, you don't get your money back, bro. You better you better know what you're doing.
That crypto thing hurt a lot of people, man. Everybody was saying, you got to get into crypto, man. You got to put some money into crypto. And then that FTX situation, we ain't going to go all into it, man. But that messed up a lot of people, man. A lot of people. And, hey, thank the Lord, I ain't had none because, dog, to get a half a cent, that just was some thousands of dollars. And I got an answer for that.
No. Mr. G say, guess he going to the Olympics again. Nah,
yeah, run, Negro, run. Run, ninja, run. I didn't say I said ninja.
Look, this is what I'll say. For Usain Bolt, this was his retirement fund. It's like some backup cash. Like Allen Iverson, he has a retirement fund. I think he got like 5 or 6 more years, and Allen gonna get 30 mil because they knew he still had a small mentality. Usain was just trying to double his profit, if you will. So
That's right.
He ain't hurting. 10 million hurt.
Yeah.
I don't care how much money you got. 10 million hurt.
You better believe it.
But he ain't broke. He still got millions in the bank account. That was just his retirement.
Upset and almost cussing over 1,000.
Yeah.
Let alone 10 million. You know what I mean? Because, bro, you go look at that account, all of a sudden it's 2,000. You had 10 million. Bro, that's a lot of money.
Let me tell you something.
Man, I'm saying even 100,000 to 2,000 is a lot of money to be lost, dog.
Hey, 10 million, I'm finding out what jail you in, and I'm putting money on the killer's books.
Hey, I'm putting money on their books, dog. Hey, handle that for me, dog. Handle it for me. You know what I'm saying? Take a few extra
info.
out.
Hey, get the info, and I got you, fam.
Man, let's get to the soapbox segment.
Soapbox.
This is our soapbox segment where me and Rob get our thoughts off our chest for 2 minutes exactly, and then when it's over, you hear this buzzer that sounds like this right here. I normally talk about whatever is on my mind. Rob normally talks about some sports stuff, but sometimes we switch it up. We never know. We gonna see what's gonna happen today. My brother, is you ready?
I'm ready, man.
Let's get it.
Of course, this is a sports show. I'm going to stay on sports. Listen, I said it just a minute ago when I gave you the top 10. If you have not plugged into men's NCAA basketball, a lot of people say, I don't like the NBA. They travel. They do this. They do that. They don't have the love of the game. Well, I'm about to help you with your excuses. Okay. Take a look at the NCAA basketball this season. Let me tell you something. Last weekend, 13 ranked teams failed. 13 ranked. Yeah. Which is the most in the past 12 years. And no matter what, it's an interesting game. They're going down to the wire. Last night, Kansas, number 2 in the country, lost to Kansas State in overtime. These are the type of games that you're getting on a regular basis. These guys are playing with they're playing for the love of the game. Now, NIL plays a little part in that. You want to know why NIL plays a part in this? It's because those little bitty schools that we ain't used to, guess what? They getting people in the building. They getting players. They getting top recruits because they getting NIL deals. What does that mean? Parity within NCAA top 25. Right. I am a huge Duke fan. If you know anything about the ACC, they used to dominate. Big Ten normally dominates. It's not like that anymore. Houston is number 1 in the country right now. As it stands today, Kansas is number 2, but being that they lost last night, about to go. Xavier, number 8. These are the type of stuff that is going on in NCAA basketball. And if you have a Saturday and you just sitting on the couch, turn on the game, and I guarantee these young studs, man, they going out there and they winning basketball games. They playing their heart out. Alabama ranked, Tennessee ranked. We just named schools that we're not used to seeing in the top 10. And it's a beautiful thing if you're a basketball fan. All I'm saying is the days of old of the normal guys who's sitting up there and taking it, it's over. Let's get it, bro.
That's good. I agree, but sometimes them little kids can't hoop, man. But anyway, if you watch too much NBA, it's hard to watch college, man. But I agree with you, especially if you went to that college or you got grew up with a love of that college. It makes it better. All right, let me get into my soapbox. My soapbox is this: how many people go to the ATM? I think we all do. We go to ATM, right? And you wait in line, you get there, and sometimes you go to a popular ATM or whatever, a popular bank, and you see there's like 5 or 6 cars, but you waiting in line, you keep your distance because you don't want nobody to run up on you and try to take some. You do all that.
Right.
And then right when you get to the car that's right before you, and you see they get their money, and then you sit there and you see them folks and they just counting out every dollar they got up out of there, every single dollar. You do recognize one word, that's a computer, right? And you recognize if they give you the wrong money, they can see that, right? But you want to hold up the whole line because you gonna count every dollar. You took $700 out of there, and you gonna make sure they ain't short you $1 because I don't trust that computer. But you trust that goofball up there in front of that with the microphone to do better with your money than that daggum computer that don't know nothing but algorithms and numbers. But this dude up here twisting his twist, you know, because black people be like, they're up there doing their twist and all that, ain't gonna miss $1. Come on, bro.
Hitting them with this.
Yeah. Licking all over your money, you know, putting this hot sauce spit all over your money and all that, and you think
Just
that's
came
good.
off lunch.
Yes, and then furthermore, let me get on you too. When you go to the ATM, this is what you go to ATM for. You got three main reasons. Deposit money, take out money, check your balance, and get out the way. If you're doing one of the three, it's going to take you about 5 minutes, 6 minutes max. If it take you 15 minutes at the ATM, that means you know what you doing, bruh. You know what you doing? You looking up too much stuff. You looking up stuff that you can find on your phone. That's something that you call a bank teller app. Use your app, my guy. You up here trying to get a statement and all that. That's not what that's for. What you doing? Get out the line. All right, man, let's get the Bay Few. Yes, I said 3 reasons, but I gave 4. But yeah, anyway, after all that, when we get through with all that, it should not take you forever in that daggum ATM line. All right, let's get into it. This is our Debate Fuel segment where me and Rob go back and forth with particular subjects for 5 minutes because we don't have no guests. But with that being said, we're going to go in on one of the most popular subjects. NFL week playoff impress, depress. We're going to do like we normally do, except we're doing it with the playoffs. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, man.
Let's get it in, man. AFC impress, brother.
AFC impress. It has to go to the Jacksonville Jaguars for not giving up. Yeah. Listen, I don't really have anything to say. You know what I mean? And I'll say more on my depress. Let's go, bro.
I'm sorry, man. I hate that we agree, but I'm agreeing, man. Like the Jacksonville like I gave up on them so much that I went to sleep. And woke up and like, oh, let me see how bad they got beat. And then they messed around and won. Salute to their coach to come up with a great play at the end for that going for 2. Then they messed around and won the game. Salute to their coach, man. And respect to Trevor Lawrence, man. Yeah. Look, man, young rookie handling his business, man.
Sunshine handling his business.
Yeah, Sunshine, Fabio remix, whatever he is with the long hair.
Yeah.
Salute to him. But, hey, man, I'm impressed by them, man. AFC depressed, my brother.
Depress is the team that they beat, the Chargers. So let me tell you something, bro. The Chargers were up, and I'm not talking about up a little bit.
Yes.
I'm not talking about up burly. They were up. You dig what I'm saying?
Burly.
These guys were up to the point where I was like, up, I got a dub. I was right when we gave our predictions, and then I go to sleep. Watch favorite movie called The Back of the Eyelids. Wake up the next day, and these one words done lost the game. I couldn't believe it. So my depress for the AFC is the LA Chargers.
Yes.
LA You wasn't super, bruh.
Yeah.
Your coaching staff wasn't super. You were mediocre.
And I think it's 100%. That's my depress too. But it's 100% travesty that they coach got to keep their job after that mess. How do you keep your job after that? You know what I'm saying? Let somebody else coach this guy. Justin Herbert is a very good young quarterback.
Right.
You know what he needs? He needs what Rick was talking about. He needs a Sean Payton, a very good quarterback coach, because this coach is messing him up. They are wasting this man's talent, and it's an embarrassment. That team was far better than the Jaguars, but he was just out-coached. All right, man. NFC. Well, go ahead, bro. But NFC.
No. NFC impress goes to how about them Cowboys? Man. They shut me up too. Yeah. Cowboys were shutting everyone up, including this one word. You know what I'm saying? And beating Thomas and friends in Tampa, even though Thomas had 66 passes. Hey, Thomas' arm almost fell off. Let me tell you something. This man threw 66 passes. That is a hard feat in the NFL. 66
especially being 46
passes. 46 throwing 66 times, bro. With voice, I'm telling you right now.
Biblical passes out here. Doing Bible book
This boy,
passes out here.
hey,
Yeah,
this boy threw 66 passes. That's how many books are in the Bible, folks.
That's right.
Go ahead, see.
I am also impressed with the Cowboys. We did not talk about this in advance, but the Cowboys were very impressive that day. I fully expected for Tampa Bay to win, but the Cowboys had more talent, and this for the first time, which it seems like in like 5 games, Dak Prescott was a very good quarterback, and that was it. And he took over the game. Their defense is awesome, and they stumped them. And I did not expect that, but salute to the Cowboys.
Shout out to Dak, man. Dak shut everybody up because Dak.
Yes, he did.
Let me tell you something. FS1, ESPN, Bleacher Report, anybody you can think was all saying what is wrong with Dak.
Yes, sir.
And Dak went out and said one word: "Shut up." And you can put some explicits before that.
All right, AFC D-Press, brother.
NFC D-Press.
Yeah, NFC D-Press, my bad.
Believe it or not, it's not the Bucks because they barely got in.
Right.
My depressed
they shouldn't
are
have
the
been
Vikings. They shouldn't. My depressed are the Vikings.
This
who
is
had
amazing.
the second best record in the NFC, and it meant nothing being at home. They were overwhelmed and overmatched by the G-men who showed up and showed out. When we did this last week, I salute the B. When we did this last week, I said whoever scored the first touchdown was going to win the game.
You did say that.
Vikings scored this first touchdown. Guess what the G-men did? Shut up. Put the smack down on them boys. You dig what I'm saying? And they went in, they won, and they looked like the Giants at the beginning of the season, and the Vikings looked like the Vikings. Mr. G, you was right. Go ahead.
I have to fully agree, and like I said, I do not trust the Vikings quarterback. I never have. I said it last week. I still don't, and I'm not shocked. And salute. I picked the Giants when everybody thought the Vikings should have won, but they had the worst quarterback, and the Giants got a better coach. And you got out QB'd by what's his name? Danny Dimes. That's his nickname. They call him that. Yeah, Danny Dimes. You know, this is not a great quarterback, but salute to them. They won. You know what I mean? They won. Hooray.
The G-man.
The G-man.
Yeah.
That's funny enough by itself. But anyway, we going to carry on. NBA Impress and Depress, brother. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, bro.
Let's get it.
What we going to start with, East or West?
Let's start with the West.
Okay, in the West, listen, man, my Impress are the Denver Nuggets. Let me tell you something. Denver is a problem, folks. And if y'all ain't been paying attention, Brokeback Mountain Porter is back. You know what I'm saying? Pun intended. I keep saying it. I don't care. I call him Brokeback Mountain because he's in Denver, and this one word back is always hurt. But guess what? He's back and he's playing. Hey, I don't care. You can give me the rim shot all you want to. Murray is starting to get back because he was injured.
Yes.
His legs are back. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. We might be yelling 3-peat on Joker. He had another triple-double the other night.
Yeah, ain't no Mike.
Joker. Hey, Joker looked like he about to 3-peat, bro. Yeah. Jordan ain't did it. LeBron ain't did it. Kobe ain't did it. Yeah. Just saying.
I agree, Mr. G. Pause on it. But yeah, man, hey, I think that I'm sorry. We did not intend to agree on everything, but mine was definitely the Denver Nuggets because they are awesome. They got 31 wins. They are very good. They are a very balanced team. They are a very deep team. They got vets. And all what you said about Jokic. Jokic will be the MVP again, and it won't be – I know people got voter fatigue, but he is awesome. Argue with your mama on that. He is awesome, man. This dude is awesome. To be that big and to be that versatile and to be that good. Look, only thing he does flashy is those passes. Everything else is a boring game, but he almost Tim Duncan-ish, minus the passes. You know what I'm saying? But he's steady, man. That dude is awesome, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I got to give it to him.
All right. Jokic is different. Jokic make Luka look regular. And that says something.
Facts. All right, Western Conference D-Press, brother.
Trailblazers. They 3-7 in the last 10 games. Yeah. And this is my question to everybody in the chat, and you can come in it. Is it time to blow the Blazers up? And what I mean by that is it time to go get assets for Dame? Because you got your boy Scotty Barnes there. Now, is it Scotty Barnes?
No.
Scotty Barnes is up in Toronto. You got the other young kid that's and I can't even think of his name right now. If y'all know what I'm talking
Anthony Simons. He nice.
Simons.
Very nice.
You got Simons there, and you got some other assets. Is it time to get rid of Dame? Because Dame can do this all day long. He can do all that, but he ain't winning. No. That's all I'm saying. Only thing he's doing is filling stats. Go ahead,
That's right. My depress is the L.A. Clippers. Everybody thought they was going to be better, and look, they're going to be so good. They got John Wall. Man, you got to remember John Wall. John Wall is old at the end of the day. I know he's healthy
Ain't
now.
no more of this.
Yeah, ain't no more to all this. No, it's over, right? Kawhi is always hurt. He play every 3 games by choice, right?
Yeah.
And then you got what's the name? Paul George. They're very good in theory, right? We cannot get the bubble out of our head, so to speak. When we saw them show out in the games and all that, and then they lost, but we like, man, Kawhi. We can't get the fact that the Kawhi won a championship over there in Toronto. This ain't the same Kawhi. This ain't the same dude. You know what I'm saying? PG-13, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Wall is playing nice. Yeah, but not nice enough. You know what I'm saying? They ain't winning. It don't translate into winning. Like we be, as fans, we get fascinated on what people were and don't realize what they are right now. You know what I'm saying? We love what they were, and we never see past that. Like, people look at Derrick Rose, and they remember him dunking over. That's not Derrick Rose right now. He's a solid player, but it's not Derrick Rose right now. The same way with Kawhi. Toronto Kawhi has left the building 5 years ago when he left Toronto.
That's it. Ooh, yeah, bro.
All right,
let's get to the
Eastern Conference Impress, brother. You go.
Impress are the 76ers, bro. They 8-2 in the last 10.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid is finally playing like we thought Embiid could do.
He a monster, boy.
Boy. And Harden getting these triple-doubles, like little slow triple-doubles. You dig what I'm saying? With no issues.
Mm-hmm.
And they doing this all without Maxey. And I want y'all to think
Maxey
about
back.
that.
Maxey
Is he back? Okay, so Maxey been back for about 2 or 3 games, but they were still winning. Even when Embiid went down, Harden went up. He was gassed out a little bit last night. Harden was, but Embiid stepped up. That's my impress.
I would say that's not my impress, but let me say this too. They got the guy from my team, DeAnthony Melton. He has been a great help for that team defensively as well. He's starting right now. The Sixers are very good. Salute to them, man. My impress is the Boston Celtics.
Ooh,
Best record in the whole NBA. They nice. They got 35 wins. Everybody else, the best 2 teams in the West are 31. The Denver Nuggets got 31, Grizzlies got 30. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big salute to the Celtics, man. They good. You would have thought they would have fell off because of losing the championship last year, but no, they came back stronger. They got basically a replacement coach, but he's doing good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got a very solid team, a very balanced team, and a very deep team. So that's what I got for the Celtics. Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna get my
Mr. G tripping.
Mr. G and little brother. Let me tell y'all
76ers, aka Vikings. Come on, man. Don't fall.
Right.
No, for the week, sir.
We talking about for the week.
We're talking about just last week, dog.
Last week, they wasn't the Vikings.
Yes, they weren't the Vikings last week. The Vikings didn't win. They did.
So my depress
for the East.
Yeah, my depress is gonna hurt me, man. Listen, man, it's Miami. It's my Miami Heat.
No.
They just not consistent, and they struggle with some of the easiest teams. You dig what I'm saying? I don't know if we're gonna get Jimmy Buckets or Jimmy Butt. I don't know. I don't know if we gonna get Tyler Hero.
Tyler Zero.
Right. I just don't know what we gonna get at any given night. Bam turns into whammies. I don't know what's going on with my team.
What up,
and
Cortez?
I hope they get consistent. What up, Cortez?
Yeah.
I hope they become consistent and start putting some W's together. But again, it's just this week. But they my depress. Higgins, I want you to speak on it. If you think I'm lying, Brett, go ahead, see.
You know, I think one of the main problems with the Heat is Kyle Lowry is old now. He's washed. And they need a new point guard, and they put all their chips into him. But the positive for the Heat is Oladipo is balling again.
That boy is balling
hooping. He is hooping. And put something around him. He's the future right now. Well, not the future, but he's the right now. I give him that.
He's the right. Yeah, he definitely
he's
is.
The right now.
He's coming off the bench with 20s.
Yeah. He handling the business. All right, my depressed is the Atlanta Hawks. Here is why I say the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks are in the 9th seed spot, right? The Atlanta Hawks supposedly gotten better. They went and added DeJounte Murray, another all-star, right? They supposed to have been so much better. You got Trae Young, who is an all-star. You got the big man, who is very, very good. And they still in the 9th seed. Why should they be in the 9th seed? They supposed to have a good team. I remember a couple of
Facts.
years ago when they was young, they had the young team. They had the redhead dude that's over there on Sacramento right now, Herter, you know what I'm saying? And they was balling. They went all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. Very, very good. They beat Giannis them, put Giannis them out that season a couple of years ago. You know what I'm saying? That's when he was bound in Madison Square Garden, had everybody saying F you, Trey. They was balling. They had everything. You know what they did? They did what so many young NBA teams do. Blow it up try to no, not blow it up. They try to add to their team too early. You know, because everybody say, you got to go get vets. But when you got a young team that's talented, keep them together. They had, why you got to trade Herter? Herter is very good. He's averaging like 20 for the Sacramento Kings. And you know where the Sacramento Kings are? What's up, Just James? Yeah. You know where the Sacramento Kings are on the Western Conference? I believe they're number 5. So he left. He left a team that's supposed to have been better and went to a better team at the Kings because they got a good coach. They know how to play him. That was just a dumb move. And like Mr. G, he say McMillan out the door shortly, hoping that Jackson gets the job. I don't even think Jackson want to coach no more, man. They ain't messed him up so bad. I hope he do, though. But I don't even think it's on the coach, man. Like, this is what I think is going to happen. Trae Young going to ask for a trade by the end of the year. Watch. I'm calling on the show. But anyway, go ahead, bro.
Now, you said that off the air. When me and you was just chopping it up, you said you think Trae Young going to ask for a trade. But my question to you, and I asked the folks who listening, y'all, fam, where would Trae Young go? Give me a team that Trae Young can go to that it matter. B+ was popping. Just James was popping. Van was popping. I always want to give love to the fam. But for all of y'all that just chimed in, if Trae Young asks for a trade, where do you send him to, and who can he help? And I agree, B+. They should have held on to Cam Reddish because now Reddish ain't even playing up in New York. He just like, I don't know what's going on with Reddish. Did they send him to the G League? I don't know.
Yeah, Reddish he's with New York, and they stopped playing him. I don't know if Reddish is as good as everybody thought, but I think they should give him a chance. Man, listen, when it comes to the Hawks, man, like I say, they went for it too early. That's what I'm saying. Think about let's point out my man Just James' team, man. Let's think about Just James' team. Just James' team has been out of the playoffs for years, right?
Yeah.
And everybody thought they were stupid for giving up old boy that went to Indiana. Halliburton. Yeah, and you know, I didn't love that trade neither, but look at them now. Look at them now.
Sabonis is better.
Sabonis is better. Yes, it makes them better. It makes them a balanced team. They still got the point guard, the dude that went to Kentucky. I can't remember his name. Yeah, Fox is awesome. Fox. You know, they got old Harrison Barnes. He's old, but he knows his role. Yeah, they have a very good team. Atlanta should have did it, man. They messed up on it. So, anyway, let's see. Yeah. B+ says Trae Young is fool's gold to me. Yeah, I don't love Trae Young. I don't think he's I don't think Trae Young is an A player. I think he's like a B player.
He's not an A1.
He's like an A1.
He's not an A1. He's a AB. He's a B.
Brother, you got your computer in front of you, right? Look up what his 3-point percentage is. Everybody, look, we think
why are we doing this to this man?
No, it's all right because I ain't no Atlanta fan. You Atlanta fan? Ain't nobody in chat Atlanta fan, so we all right. We know who everybody like on here except for B+. I say B+, probably Dallas. Cincinnati ain't got no NBA team, so either Dallas or Bulls or something like that. I know he ain't no Atlanta fan. Check this out, man. What's his 3-point percentage?
I'm looking now, man.
You looking now. I would fair to say I believe it's 38, 37%, something like that.
It's 35%, my guy.
He's known as the 3-point shooter, and he's shooting 35% from 3. So what else does he do? Now, I'm not saying he's a bad player. He is a good point guard. He is a good assist man. He's great in the pick and roll. So I'm not saying Trae Young is trash. That's not what I'm saying. But is he a A? Is he a alpha? That's what I'm saying. Is he a Bron? You know what I'm saying? Is he a Tatum? Is he a Jimmy Butler? Is he he's close. He's close. You know what I'm saying? I get he got some swagger, but man, I'm not sure, man. B+ say he a volume shooter that plays zero defense. Absolutely. Hey, Cortez say I'm an ATL fan. Well, bless you, Cortez. He may be talking about the city more so than the team.
I would say this about Trae Young.
Mark Green, what's up, sir?
Trae Young needs a Kevin Durant, and this is what I mean. Y'all could say what y'all want. Kyrie went to Duke, and I know he only played a couple of games, but he a Duke, and I'm going to hold on to it. But my point is this. He can't win games without Durant. He's not an A. He couldn't win games without LeBron. When he was in Boston, they wasn't winning. My point is, Kyrie is a great player,
That's right.
but he's not a alpha 1A. He's
No.
an alpha 1B. He
That's
needs
right.
a 1A type player. And the
Yeah.
Brooklyn Nets is showing that
Yeah.
they can't win without Kevin Durant. Same way for for Atlanta Hawks. He's going to have to get somebody else. And I'm going to
And
tell
when
you this
does
right
Dejounte
now,
Murray?
Higgins, I don't want him in Jimmy Butler smack the rest of his hair out.
He gonna
his
smack
head.
the light
He
skin
too
off
soft.
of him.
He too soft. It ain't gonna happen. As much as he talk, it ain't gonna happen. He can't go to Miami. He don't fit that culture.
Cortez said, I don't even know what team they got. That's why I said he probably just like Atlanta himself. All right, man, moving on to the next subject, man.
Yeah, man.
We go all day on that. All right, last one. Hold on, let me get my stuff together. NFL divisional playoff.
We got one more, brother. The kicker.
No, we ain't got there yet. We gonna get there too, brother. This not the last one. You right, my bad. This not the
That's
last
all
one.
I'm saying.
Next one. You right. Give me
Thank you,
straight. Give
sir.
me straight. Next one. NFL divisional playoff picks, i.e. the games that's going on this weekend in the playoffs.
Whew. Brother.
Just name a game
Let's
for
get
me,
it.
brother.
All right, let's start with the Chiefs and Jaguars.
Okay. I'll
And
give you
you
my
said
pick
just
right
name a
now,
game.
and I'm gonna say it real quick. Chiefs.
Right.
All caps. Chiefs. Listen, I respect the Jags. I'm glad of what they did. I respect what they did. But get down 20-something to the Chiefs. It ain't happening, fam. What up, Toy? But yeah, get down 20-something to the Chiefs.
What's up,
Nah, you
sis?
ain't coming back.
Yeah,
Go ahead, bro.
Mahomes will mess around and do a behind the back no look on you if you get down.
That's right.
But
That-
it
no hope.
ain't happening. I
No.
got the Chiefs winning this one. They're gonna be in Arrowhead. It's
Yeah.
cold here in Missouri for all of y'all around the country or up in Canada or wherever it is you may be listening, watching, or replaying. It's cold here in Missouri. And
Yeah.
this ain't Jacksonville, Jack. That's all
No.
I'm gonna say.
No, not
Chiefs
at
all day long.
Chiefs all
Giants,
day.
Eagles.
Eagles. It's gonna be more of a fight than the Giants. It's gonna be more of a fight than the Eagles think it's gonna be. No offense, Higgins. It's gonna be more of a fight than what they think because the Giants' defense is very nice. But I got the Eagles, man. Too talented, man. Too talented. And Jalen Hurts, he's a very good quarterback. I'm not sure if I'm totally pure positive on him as a playoff quarterback. But listen, he's been awesome this year, and even if he's not great in the game, they gonna be great. They a good team, man. In my opinion. Go ahead, bro.
They got momentum going, and even
Who is
though they
that?
got momentum,
Who got momentum going?
Giants got momentum going. And even though they got momentum going, this is what I'm gonna say: the Eagles beat them twice this year in the regular season, and I think the Eagles are gonna fly over them again this week. I'm gonna say the best game that I think gonna be the best this weekend for last. So I'm gonna go Cowboys 49ers.
Niners.
In San Fran.
Niners.
Yeah,
I'm going
bro.
49ers. I'm sorry, Cowboys fan. JB, if you watch, apologies, my bro. I love you, but Niners.
Hey, JB, my family in Dallas, my godson,
right.
Dad Chris. I'm
My
sorry,
wife, best
y'all.
friend, Kenyatta, all y'all. I'm sorry. I love all y'all.
Cowboy fans, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. The 49ers are doing something very special right now. And Purdy, that boy just whenever you have a team who's not playing with fear and they playing with house money because we ain't supposed to be here, that is the most dangerous team that you can possibly get in the playoffs because guess what? If they lose, they ain't mad. That's the difference. All these other squads that we talking about, if the Cowboys lose, the nation is going to be mad because it's America's team in somebody's mind. But
they're going to be mad anyway.
But you dig what I'm saying? Cowboy fans are so anal. When they win, they complain.
Careful. Go ahead, brother.
When they win, they complain. So, but 49ers, they playing with house money, and they don't care if they winning or losing. They just on this natural high on their third-string quarterback. Last but not least, and I think this is the most intriguing and best game of the weekend, happening Sunday at 2 p.m., Bengals and Bills, the rematch that did not take place because of Hamlin. Who you got, bruh?
B+ gonna love me. Bengals. And, I made all this fuss about the Bills. I think they are a Super Bowl level team, and I do believe that. But they scared me last week with that game. They only won by 3, and that was a team they should have stumped. And something ain't right. I don't know what it is. And listen, it's one thing when you playing against an all right quarterback. There's 2 quarterbacks that's going to be playing in that game that's going to be in the Hall of Fame. One is named Joe Burrow, and the other one's named I can't remember his name right now, but the dude for the Bills. Both of them gonna be in the Allen. Josh Allen. Both of them dudes gonna be in the Hall of Fame. You can't mess around with these Hall of Fame quarterbacks, and I trust Burrow, man. Burrow is a winner, dog. I'm sorry. The Bills have the talent to win the whole championship, not championship, the Super Bowl. But Burrow is different, dog. That's my opinion. Go ahead, bro.
I got who they? Yeah, I got the Bengals. I said this last week when we was when it was you and Rick, and I was like, come on, man. Yeah. I don't have faith in the Bills. And I also said if the Bills end up getting to the Super Bowl and winning, I just think it's some hogwash, if you will.
Yeah.
I think it's fixed for that.
You did say
for
that.
the Hamlin situation.
Yeah.
But I don't see the Bills struggle, and I don't think people are paying attention to this. The
That's
Bills
right.
are struggling, and they struggled against Miami and Buffalo, and that's not a good thing when you got
They're struggling
Joe Burrow
against Miami with a third-string quarterback, and now you finna play Joe Burrow. Come on, bro.
Hold on. Which is Super Bowl. Just left a Super Bowl from last year. They didn't win it.
They put them out last year. It might have been the Chiefs put them out. I think Chiefs put them out. But anyway, y'all ain't go.
But the thing is, the Bengals, they different. Who they? I see them winning.
All right, my man B+, who is a Bengals fan, he said, my Bengals online troubles are going to be our downfall. I think we can beat the Bills. Josh Allen turned into Brett Favre, a gunslinger that eventually will make a mistake. That is a very good take.
Yeah, that's a good take right there. Yeah, because he does. He starts trying to – you know what? Josh Allen and Mahomes have this in common. When they team get down and they panic, they start doing stupid stuff and gunslinging. And that's how that's how Mahomes lost last year, doing stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, but, yeah, I got Who They Nation, man.
All right, man. All right, next subject. Said on that we went a little over, but it's all good. It's our show. We can go over. We control these boys. All right, last question for the night. Should the Cowboys get a new kicker or stick with their own? If you wonder why we saying that, their kicker on the game on Saturday, although they stomped Tampa Bay, they kicker missed 4 field goals. Not 50-yarders, dog. Just regular old, like 25, 30-yard joints. Missed them. And when he went, it wasn't even like no slight misses, like, you got to be quick and you got to be closer. Nah, dog. He missed like the joints turning, the ball going sideways. It's not even going the right way. My man had, in baseball, they call it the yips. That man had the yips. You know what I mean? He was looking real bad out there, man.
Yeah.
So, should they get a new kicker or stick with their own? Now, Jerry Jones on the radio said, no, you know how he be talking, well, we going to stick with what we got. And then I saw a little bit later tonight, I checked the ESPN latest news, and it said, they got another kicker. But what do we think about that? Mr. Davis, go ahead.
First of all, if they got another kicker, let me tell y'all something about the kicker that left. First, listen.
He's still there.
My man was 95% in the regular season in extra points.
Mm-hmm.
Let me explain something to y'all about this kicker. His grandmama, his mama, somebody made some bets. And I'm going to tell you why. Listen to what I'm about to tell y'all, because this man made it perfect. Y'all want to know what the spread was for this game? 45 and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know what the total for this game was? Because he missed those kicks.
How many?
45 points on the dot.
That need to be an investigation.
Cowboys won 31-14. Now, I'm not the greatest math guy.
That's right.
But if the spread was 45 and a half, and this one where it just so happened to wobble. Listen, bro, something ain't right here. And I'm just saying, somebody need to investigate and see if the girlfriend, the baby mama, the wifey, somebody made some side bets. The homeboy, they covered the spread perfect, bro. Go ahead, man. Something ain't right.
In the words of the great artist back in the day in the 90s and 80s, Mr. Keith Sweat, something just ain't right. Because when you told me just now, when I just heard that it was a 45 point spread, and by him missing all those kicks equaled out to 45 points.
45.
And my man was 97% during the season.
On the season.
95?
95.
Come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
He missing chip shots, dog. This ain't 50-yard joints, man. These ain't 55. This ain't 45. These are chip shots.
Now,
so much so, Dak on the sideline, like, man, go for effing 2. What is we doing? You know what I mean?
All I'm saying, when I saw this kicker's interview, this one where had tears in his eyes. So either he had money on the books, or somebody came to the crib and say, "Hey, look, homie, this what it's called."
I mean, maybe he got some family in Jersey, you know, because you know Jersey they hit different over there. You know what I mean?
Look, all I'm saying is, hey, look, homie, this is what it's gonna be. but we gotta win.
Yeah. You can win, but this what you gonna do though. That's all I'm saying. You ain't gonna make these field goals, my guy. And if it come down to a field goal, you make it. We breaking that leg.
Something's gonna happen. You'll never play again. That boy had tears in his eyes in his interview. 45 and the spread was 45 and a half. That's just too coincidental. And he missed
suspect,
4.
Dog.
He missed 4, bro. Like, come on, man. Something ain't right. I'm just saying, it happens. If you don't think it's happening, go and look at Donahue, whatever the referee was for that Lakers Portland game, and come back to reality. Go ahead, bro.
It happens. They miss 1, maybe 2. You don't miss 4. I've never seen 4 in all the years I watch football. 4 in a playoffs game? Come on, bro.
Playoffs?
4?
4
Come on,
perfect
bro.
spread. Something ain't right, y'all.
Something ain't right,
hey,
man.
I'm just saying.
Boy had the spirit of Ray Finkel.
hey, that's a classic right there. The spirit of Ray Finkel, the Dolphins on them. But hey, all I'm saying is they brought another kicker in. I guarantee you, in this game, my dude is not gonna miss a single kick. I mean, they still gonna lose, but he's not gonna miss no kick. He's not gonna miss no kick.
Yeah, man. So, to wrap that up, man, they did get another kicker. They still have him, too. So, I guess they got a reserve kicker or something like that. But like D said, you got one job. You ain't got to block. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to run nothing. You ain't got to throw the ball. All you got to do is kick the ball, man. You get to chill and kick the ball, fam.
Hey,
like
do
Rob
you know
said,
how easy it is?
Fishy.
Easy it is to point shed as being a kicker.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the point shade. Yeah.
Point shade shaving as being a kicker. Yeah, all right.
On that note, man.
He should have been the one word of the day is what he should have been.
Yeah, he should have been, but, we got other stuff to do. All right, man. Man, we're going to get on up out of here, man. We ain't got no one word of the day because ain't nobody else been more stupid than that kicker. So
that boy got paid.
Oh, that's facts. That boy did get paid.
That boy got paid one way or the other. But anyways, forget what we talk about. Have you ever thought I really like what these guys are doing with this podcast? Yeah. How can I help support them? How can I be a blessing to them? See, hit them buttons for them so they can know. Hit that like, subscribe, notification button. So anytime us one words pop up, because sometimes we pop up, breaking news hit, and we just pop up, no notifications. But if you get the notification, you will know. Also, you can hit our Cash App, notthesamepodcast.com. Hey, if you want to support and get me some headphones that fit these skeet ears so they stop falling out, I'll appreciate that too. Also, you can go to the notthesamepodcast.com/support. Every Friday, we update the website for the latest 3 episodes, be it our Bible study, our sports show, or the faith and music show. So that is how you can support us seeing me. You dig?
Yeah, man. And hey, look, we thank y'all for watching tonight, man. Had a good time. Please come back with us tomorrow night to our music and faith show starting at 6 o'clock. We will be reviewing
on YouTube.
exclusive on YouTube. We will be reviewing a couple of more videos. It might be a song, man. We had a couple of submissions, man. We'll see. We got to screen that joint, though, because, listen, man, we don't need nobody getting in Rob inbox asking, like, man, why is he picking these whack songs or whatever. No offense to anybody that submitted, but I'm just telling you, we're going to pre-screen it, so it got to be at least to some type of bar before we put this joint on the air. You know what I mean?
Hey, if y'all know artists and y'all got videos, let us know. Only thing we asking when you submit your music, first of all, because it's on this platform, it has to be video form. At first, we used to what do you say?
How your head so big, but your ears so skeeved up?
I don't know, brother. My head match your eyes, one word. Anyway, so what I'm saying, is submit video. Mm-hmm. Because we tried the audio thing and it just doesn't engage because this is a live interactive. On the replay it does, but it doesn't quite go as well as on the show. So if you have a video, make sure it's mixed and mastered, not on your phone and choppy and you doing a TikTok type video. And we definitely want to support you on what you're doing with CHH, man.
Or if you want our watchers, man, and you see a video that you think we should review, let us know. You know what I'm saying? Can I submit my video?
You plenty of them have played on this show, sir.
Whether you submit or not, they ain't been on here a bunch of times, brother. All right, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow night, man. We out. I'm C-Micah.
Yeah. I'm Rob Redeem.
Yeah. Peace, love, and hair grease.
Lives in us, so we gave us the strength, so we gave us the power, so we he's showing out, that's why we